Thank you for tuning in with me, Enchantress. That's me. The Babbler, that's me. I was just listening, guys, to the Breakfast Club this morning with Charlamagne, I think that's how you say his name, and Ye. And they were talking about an interview that Amber Rose gave, talking about Kanye and Donald Trump, and how when she had first learned that, you know, Donald Trump was running for president, that she had made the correlation that Kanye and Donald Trump were so very much similar that was like, if, as what they said on the Breakfast Club this morning, that she said that's Kanye in a white man's body, or whatever the case may be. And so on the Breakfast Club this morning, they didn't have anything to, like, you know, go off of to how that can possibly be, because to them they're like, yeah, no, I don't see what she means. So this is when I'm like, I know exactly what, you know, she means. And just think about it, even just astrologically, like, it doesn't matter whether or not you believe in astrology, it applies. And there's a lot of characteristics about certain signs that just stand out, and if you're into that sort of thing, you can usually identify a astrological sun earth sign easily, especially if you're like into that sort of thing. This is nice. So, which is pretty cool. And Donald Trump and Kanye are both Geminis, you see. My polar opposite sign. My daughter happens to be a Gemini too on this earthly life. But, you know, I go deeper into the aspects of that anyways. Like, there's so much more to know about your sign. You're not just one sign. But anyways, sun signs, astrological signs as they're known to be, Gemini, and their ability to communicate things in such a quirky kind of way, charming in many of the ways, and how skilled they are in just understanding and reading other people's reactions and body language really well. And so, you know, ball busters in many kind of ways, because, you know, they kind of get off on, you know, pushing buttons, you see. The Gemini, what can appear to others, you know, when they're looking at them in that kind of, you know, light, it could be like, you know, arrogant by nature. They are in every kind of way, because, you know, they have this air of superiority. They are an air sign, you see, Gemini, you know, Mercury, the communicator of the astrological wheel, third to come on, you know, this growth of evolution. Because if you want to look at astrology as evolution, Aries, starting with Aries, you know, the infant, the baby of the zodiac, then Taurus, the toddler, and then you have, you know, Gemini, the child, the chatty child that, you know, just doesn't shut up. And, you know, as an adult that's being viewed in that kind of way, like, you know, because kids think they know it all too. So just think about the adolescence in you once upon a time. Well, this is like a energetic signature for Geminis a lot in this kind of life, especially when they're older. So, you know, they're the ones, you know, there's so many Geminis, like, you know, I'm not saying all, because again, it goes by, you know, more of your birth time and just the other placements of things in your life, because there's not, you know, there's that rare Gemini that you'll meet that, you know, doesn't have so many friends and all over the place, even though they do in some kind of way. But, you know, depending on the level of energetic, you know, influences of other signs that, you know, some may have in their chart, you see, you know, you're not going to always meet the extrovert of a Gemini, even though when you get to know them, over time, then that is what they're going to display to you, this extrovert, confident, arrogant ball buster, so to speak, that they think they know freaking everything because they tap into everything, you know what I mean? So Amber Rose, I get what she means. She was maybe not articulating it in that kind of way, but there's a certain energetic signature about Geminis, especially the males. You know what I mean? Because these are the men that, you know, charmers are. They, in many a way, you know, especially, you know, when it comes to even the opposite sex, you see. So, it's just very interesting to see how other people can perceive, and other people are just like, you know, quick to be like, no, not in that kind of way, because you're thinking upbringing, you're thinking physicality, you're thinking external. You see, that's most of the thing, that superficial layer that most people get trapped in, you see. But there's energy signatures in of so many things. So, you know, we got to go a little bit deep, you know what I'm saying? So this is like the Breakfast Club. Enchantress the Babbler on YouTube, extended version number 3, you see. So yeah, so that is pretty much what she means. You know, let's not look at the superficial layers of so many things. Oh my god, because they had, like, you know, different upbringings, and, you know, just different kind of lifestyles and ways of, you know, doing things. Let's just think about the energy of so many things, and just what that has to, like, come up for us to see, to tie to things for understanding and deeper penetrating, you know, of these cosmic understandings of inner standings. You must understand, you know what I mean, to take some kind of level of, you know, truth and stance in your own damn life. Okay, so let's get this motherfucker right, because this is your life. So, you know what I mean? So we want to get it, like, you know, aligned with your times of just understanding your damn divine shrine. You're gonna understand some other people's, you know, external layers, man, because we're gonna go past the damn superficial. You see what I mean? Because, you know, we're about these, you know, we're like swinging on these cosmic strings like the monkeys that we are, you know what I mean? Beautiful by far. So let's just get on this energetic tour of just understanding things so much more. Yeah, so yeah, anywho, the things we do. Namaste. Have a beautiful, glorious, magnificent, wonderful, absolutely, positively aligned, majestic motherfucking day, because you demand it, command it, and you super understand it that way, and you do things, you pull strings that way, because you are some ring-a-ling-a-dings on your own damn energetic swings, and you batten up, and you know what, tough, that's right. I'm getting it right. So understand for your reign, man, because, you know, we're taking this cosmic stand on these earthly lands, this planet that we're visiting, man. We're visitors on these lands, aliens. Yes, we are. So just understand, take your command and align, because it's super rad. It's like this thing we do, you know what I mean? Curly, get on your curly strings. Namaste. Have a quantumly magical day. Ain't that right?